ask me is what happened in terms of the relationship with my former daughter. She is a college graduate. She was actually pre-law. I didn't have much to do with that part, but after her mother said that I couldn't see her again unless I was willing to stay under the court order, pay for supervised visitation, I asked her, I said, "Are you sure? Because there's no way I'm willing to do those things. I am willing to voluntarily continue a relationship without a court order because, one, I love your child. My family loves her. She is an integral part of our lives. The fact that we're not related, we understand that part, but I also feel that she needs to meet her biological father." Her mother cut me completely out. And as you understand, who's the gatekeeper? The custodial parent. And for me, something that I wanted to be sure wouldn't happen to me, the worst case scenario, there's something worse than getting accused of false allegations of domestic violence. Know what that is? Say it. No. The one thing that's worse than an allegation of domestic violence is to be accused of sexual assault with a minor girl. And since I now have a few problems with the child's mother lying on me, I'm not going near that woman with a 10-foot pole. Yes. My wife and I did get in contact with her once. We asked to meet with her. We wanted to have lunch with her because, for as we're concerned, hey, we still love her. And the fact that we're not related, we believe the truth is relevant, okay? But just wasn't willing to hand over that 40% of my take-home pay. You hear me? So I got cut out totally, just like non-custodial parents do, something I've experienced before, and I just wasn't willing to pay for that privilege. So she is now a mother. She's graduated from Georgia State, where my daughter is now continuing her studies, and she heard me on a radio show most recently, and she vented to some of the people on the radio show that she was angry with me. And I'm like, okay, I could understand some anger, but I'm not the person who lied here. She was lied to all of her life by who? No, who told her that I was her dad? Out of me and her mother, who knew there was another guy that she was involved with in an adjacent state? Her mother. And her family. So I'm to blame because my pastor's father talked me into taking that test because he had seen many military men fall prey to paternity fraud. And that's what led me to taking the test. It's tragic all the way around, but here's my belief. You don't suppress the truth because feelings are going to be hurt. If you ask me, the adult thing to have done would have been for a mother to simply apologize. In fact, before I sued for recovery and damages, all I asked for was an apology. I got cussed out as if I did something wrong. And by the way, that's a typical response over these years is the mother acts as if the guy has done something wrong by how dare he get that test. Like, well, why don't we start with the beginning? When is truth relevant? Had the truth been told in the beginning, and if I had been so minded to be in a relationship with her and been willing to adopt a child, then it would have been a full disclosure, right? It shouldn't be using subterfuge, willful concealment of material facts. I mean, she knowingly and willingly hid the information that was relevant to me because I had only agreed to support a child that was mine. Hey, believe it or not, for me and many other men, the truth matters. Any other question? All right, thank you, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Got a few books over here to go and wrap my law.
Okay, as a wrap.